Oh my God, it's still doing the orientation part. Oh my God. Okay, look, I'm gonna do this shit like this, man. If my phone wanna be retarded, I'm gonna have to do the interview from right here.
Yeah, we gonna make it work. Yeah.
We gonna make it motherfucking work.
Make it work.
Alright, so today, episode, Politicking the Bullshit Part 2. I have 48 Hertz, Prezzley, motherfucking Matt. My dogs, like, y'all know me, we popping on interviews anywhere, but literally, like, it with the people I love first, though. And these niggas right here, bro, different. So we will talk about the politics of the bullshit and where they at with it and where they going with it, you know what I mean? So, maybe drop a little blah blah about yourself real quick, you know, how you got started and where you're from and shit.
Shit, I'm Prezzley, man, 1/3 of 48 Hertz, Alabama-based production group. We worldwide now. But, yeah, man, I'm from Birmingham, you know, Pratt City area out the gate.
Shouts out to B-Hell.
Inside nigga for sure. Shit, I started making beats when I was 12, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
My cousin best friend, B Flat, that nigga
Shouts out to B Flat.
That nigga was making beats and I ended up seeing his ass. I was like, I'm gonna do that shit one day. I came back to the nigga and I was making beats. I had Fruity Loops 3.
Ooh, I started with 2. That let you
2.
know that he wasn't even, bro.
I was like right at the beginning of the YouTube era.
Y'all legendary with that shit.
Fruity Loops
like,
2.
Ain't nobody teach me how to do that shit for real. It was just like, I just kept fucking. What I used to do, I used to go get all the old projects that was on there, and then I used to goddamn remake the old projects that was already on there, and that's what taught me how to use Fruity Loops.
Did y'all hear this boy, man?
Yeah.
Let me explain to y'all now. This is how people get their starts and how they where their inspiration come from. He said he'll take the project that was already there. Remember, you couldn't save none of this shit. None of this shit now. If you remember the 2, 3, 4, all this shit now. If you really was fucking with Fruity Loops, this is the I want to be a producer grind situation, nigga. Had to finesse the and now you are to, let's fast forward. Just name like 2. Let's just name 2 or some shit. Just name 2.
2?
Just name like 2 real quick. From Fruity Loops 3 to make it drop a song and then he made a
to Cardio Gucci Scar.
Cardio. See.
Critical Condition for Jack Boy and Lucci. I did that too. So yeah.
See what I'm saying? You see how it starts? That's really wanting to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, this man had to finesse the project file. That's deep. That's fucking deep. Okay.
I was working backwards, bro. That shit crazy.
Well, no, let's not do that. Because this was your way of training yourself. This was your gym, bro.
Yeah, no.
Now, with the knowledge you know now, you could say that I probably took some extra steps or some shit.
Yeah.
But, bro, who was there to tell you that, though?
All right.
Who was there to tell you was, because you wasn't fucking up. Obviously, you wasn't fucking up.
Yeah.
See,
I knew what I was doing, so like, I was like, damn, how you get to the sounds? And then I go pull up one of the project files that was on there, and I just open that bitch. And I be like, damn, okay, how the fuck that happen? So then I see the plus button, I just start clicking shit, like, just seeing what come up.
Okay, so let me explain this. That is called back engineering. You know what I'm saying? We have to teach our community again that we can back engineer shit. I used to break down a computer. I didn't have no motherfucking equipment. I had to break that bitch down, put it together, and get on AOL, nigga, and figure out how to get online, and figure out how to download sounds, and use them hoes, nigga. That's back engineering, bro. That's science, nigga. We missing real, true science in our community, because it go hand in hand with producing. You know what I mean? But let's talk about a few bullshit experiences throughout your walk, you know, so far. What was like, man, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, okay, boom, you expected one thing, you got to a point, and then you was like, oh, hell no, that's some bullshit.
When I met a lot of rappers.
And we ain't got a name drop either.
I ain't gonna name.
We gonna keep it safe and gangster.
Yeah.
We Bama niggas, we gonna keep it respectful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We don't name drop nobody. We ain't trying to put you niggas on. But let's go.
It be shit like that, like, you'll meet certain rappers or like certain rappers will come across you and they feel like you don't give them what they want. They got a one up for you, like you need that shit. And like I always been a nigga like I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like I call a nigga come take that shit. That's how I be feeling. So, but at the same time, you know, we gotta keep it playing when you get money too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like that's how I be looking at it. Like, well, cool. What the fuck, y'all niggas is tripping.
Right.
But you know, that's what come with this shit, bro. You just gotta know how to balance. You know, there's a lot of bullshit come with it, but you can maneuver through that, bro. You just gotta remember you do what you do. If you make beats, shit, I'm a nigga that produce. That's what I do. I ain't with this side, I ain't with this side. I'm with my folks. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody though. I got song with everybody, but I don't give a fuck about them folk beef because I ain't got nothing to do with me. I just make the music. My shit hard.
Damn so hard. Damn so hard. So what he basically saying is, man, control your emotions and shit. Sometimes niggas gonna be like, well, I want this like this person, and you're not that person. You have to remind a nigga who you are. This is what Prezzley telling you. Prezzley like, shit, okay, bet. Well, that's not me. I'm not gonna deal with it. Kept it moving, and he stayed 10 toes down, and now he where he at because he didn't copycat. He didn't let other niggas mold him into some other shit because they wanted it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Now, present day Prezzley. What you got rocking, man? How you feel, man? How the fuck do you feel now at this state? Actually, what I want to ask is, how can you help the up-and-coming producers protect themselves in some way? What kind of protections could they arm themselves with? Call it kind of armor, you know what I mean? Producer armor.
Learn the fucking business, bro. Like, literally read books, bro. And like, read everything. Like, don't be scared to read that shit because that's what's gonna literally help you understand what you're getting into. You know how old folks be like, you better know what you're getting into before you get into it. You feel me? Like, that's what that shit mean.
That's
like,
what it mean.
If you gonna make beats, you better know what all come make a beat. You gonna sell weed, you know what come with. You feel me?
You
like
feel
that's
me?
just what it is.
Anything you decide to get yourself into, you have to know the ins and outs of it because that shit look like it could go up. It could go up, but it could get swept from up under you if you don't protect yourself. You know what I mean? So my dog said, read. What inspires you to cook out the gate? If you, what is your little that just be like, ooh, shit, I'm finna go in?
It be a lot of shit, bro. I be watching anime, so that shit be like,
what's your favorite anime?
Right now I'm fucking with Mild Psycho 100.
Put me on.
That shit hard.
I
Mild Psycho 100.
Hey,
you know it's crazy. We was just talking about balancing emotions because these niggas got chakras. And it's like every time a different chakra go to 100%, they go crazy. They reach a new level or they lose their power. Man, that shit fire. They lose their top and nigga be tripping.
That nigga said you gotta charge. Look, we got them chakras right, but that don't mean that you charge them bitches. And then when you charge them, they don't mean that they at 100%.
Hell yeah. Somebody got a lighter?
You know what I mean? Oh shit! Anybody got fuego? Fuego.
On that deal, you saw it.
Ooh, didn't drop. He caught that hoe, bro. Real wide receiver shit. You know what I mean? So bet anime. I used to
anime fire, bro, cause like I don't mean to cut you out, but anime fire, cause like
that's why I'm finna tap in on.
That shit got like, it's so many parables in that shit. It's like niggas think it just be cartoons, but the Japanese people be so tapped in like with their spirit. They be putting so many different messages and shit. Like that's why I'm super saying Prezzley, cause I don't be knowing what my next level gonna be. So I be like, fuck it, I'm finna try it anyway.
You gotta try to figure it out.
Boom. Like
boom, you was saying.
Come out.
You fucking like, saying. You be like, damn, but it be moments, it be real deal moments in a nigga life, bruh. When we watch that shit, we be seeing that shit. We be seeing us, bruh. So that part get deep when it comes to the Western way of teaching things. We kind of got taught some other shit, but when we watch anime, we get a relief. We can be like, yeah, you can crank that shit. That shit ain't bothering us, Matt.
You can crank that shit.
Crank that shit, nigga. We got mics. Okay. That's Mattazik cooking in the background.
You guys know what the fuck going on? If you don't know what the fuck going on, yeah, you just find out when I get on the mic.
Fact though.
He said.
Fact though. But what my dog basically saying is, man, if you're looking for an outlet and you feel like people don't understand you, bro, anime ain't gonna lie. Anime the way to go.
Yeah. You can find you one that you like, and then that shit gonna take you there. Cause like when I be watching Dragon Ball Z, I be seeing a lot of Vegeta in myself. Cause like the nigga Lord Whis told Vegeta, he was like, "Hey bro, you know you actually stronger than Goku, but you know you'll never be able to reach your full power because you don't know how to balance your emotions." He was like, you get mad too quick, so like you just explode. So when you get out of power, you don't know what to do with it. They be like, oh shit, that nigga just said something. God damn.
Dropping the shit. The nigga mad because this is an angel telling me this shit. And the crazy part that this is, alright, let me break this down. These niggas got so fired that they end up fighting the God, nigga. But the angel respected these niggas. The one that taught him was like, fuck that, let me get these little niggas. So that's like double ascension out of nowhere. It's just like us. We was at the crib, we was in the hood, and then boom, out of nowhere, they got hit singles and shit. Yeah. That's like, okay, we was fighting with the gods, but now it's some angels talking to us. So we have to figure out how to deal with them. I ain't saying all angels are good angels, because you do have fallen angels.
You got some, yeah.
You do have fallen angels.
For sure.
So, you have to figure out how to deal with them and figure out how to deal with yourself when you get to that level, because them niggas will hold you accountable if you want to play in that field. You know what I mean? So that's our fucking ideal of fucking with anime and shit, man. What I want to ask you, bro? What's your... Oh, okay, bet. Phone call shit.
Jay Rich.
Real live.
Hey, can somebody get Jay Rich real quick? The gate unlocked. I mean, it's locked. He at the gate. Keys are coming. Alright. Yeah.
Alright, so that's my dog. I know it's FL, you know what I mean? But what makes you fuck with FL though?
Okay, so when I fuck with FL because that was the first thing I found. That was the first thing I ever saw with making beats. I saw Flat using FL5, I want to say. And then we had a neighbor next door in Pratt. It was this blind man named Mr. Davis that used to fix computers. He was hard as fuck.
Hold on. And that fixer might turn it on. Hold on, let me tell you the fuck this nigga just said, bro. He said it was a blind man next door that used to fix computers.
I swear to God, Mr. Davis.
Shout out to Mr. Davis. Continue, bro.
Mr. Davis that deal, I ain't gonna lie. He used to use the Microsoft Assistant where like I think it was called Microsoft Screen Eyes or Microsoft Eyes like that. It's like if you go
and help him just do the shit. He like grill on computer?
Yeah, it's okay. So basically what it does is like every time you move the cursor around, whatever you land the cursor on, it tells you what it's on. So it'd be like desktop, start menu, toolbar.
Oh,
that's what it do.
Okay.
So then he know all the shortcuts on the keyboard. So he doing everything from the command prompt. That's how I learned about doing shit from the command prompt. Like going in the back door of the computer to really do shit in the software. So I'm like, God damn, that shit kinda hard. Like, I wish he could see this shit, bro. Like, not on no funny shit. I wish he could see this shit, bro. It's just fire, bro. It blew my mind. So I was like, I want to make beats. Can you get this program? And he was like, yeah. He was like, you know what? My nephew wanted to make beats. What up, Jay Rich? He was like, you know what? My nephew wanted to make beats. Woo, woo, woo. And I was like, he was like, I got this software on the CD. Go get it. So I got the software. And I was like, what is it? He was like, FL3, FL, Fruity something, Fruit Loops, something like that. That's what he said.
He said Fruit Loops. Everybody used to say Fruit Loops.
So he said that. I was like, let me see that. I went and installed that shit, bro. I got to work. And then that's when I realized around the time I was on it, LimeWire was out. So I went and got Fruity Loops 6. I downloaded the demo first, and then I learned how to crack the shit, because I was already like fucking with computers and shit. So I ended up learning how to crack the shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, it's up. Boom.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So like inside of Fruity Loops though, like, is it like the way that the sound come out? Because I know at this point you done played around with all kind of programs. You done probably played with the machine.
Yeah.
Came probably
into the machine back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something over there on the table. Go roll the blunt.
You know what I'm saying?
You said what now?
Like, I know you didn't fuck with all other kind of equipment. So just what made you stuck with fruit at this point in your life, though? Like, what does it give you? Not saying I'm promoting them motherfuckers, but hey, we making hits. So y'all better give us something.
Well, I bought it now, though. So don't.
No, we support.
I bought it. I got a real license now.
No, niggas is supporting it. But what I'm saying is, what's the difference, though? Like, why the fuck you fuck with it?
Because it's so efficient and it's fast. Like, you get straight to the point. If you never played the keys before, you really can make the beat. I ain't never played the keys before in my life. And like, I'm like one of the only few, literally, I can count on my hand as musically inclined in my family. So I just got an ear for shit. And it's like, with us, we see sound. We don't. It's kind of weird to explain. We see sound, so it's like I can hear what a nigga playing, but I can see it on the piano roll and go replay that shit back. So it's like I built my ear off my flute. You know what I'm saying? That's how I built my ear. I was like, damn, if I can put this shit in every song and I can make it work without the ear so, and I can pretty much start making melodies. And that's what I did. I kept the flute. Like ever since I found that sound, I kept it. You know what I'm saying? I mixed it. And then I just kept working with that motherfucker, you know? And it worked for me, so.
Okay, the cipher mode. Basically what he's saying is he took a flute. He didn't know notes. He didn't know how to play anything. But he knew how to fine tune that flute to everything that he made, to the point where he was able to understand where it matches. Because once again, we seeing this shit now. It's like lines, grids, and vibrations. And when you moving them bitches and some shit be like, nigga be like, you get to wipe your eyes, and then you gotta move that bitch again, and be like, oh, that's where it go. That's what he did with his flute. He was moving that bitch to the fitted and grid, which is his beats, and then he'd be like, okay, I can translate this with my fingers now, because I'm hearing where it's going.
Yeah.
And now I'm really tapping it myself and understanding these notes. So, producers, take game. Like,
it's always a way, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't ever feel like it ain't no way to do nothing. It's always a way. Like,
cause it's a will.
Hell yeah. Like, if you really want to figure it out, you gonna figure that shit out. It's always a way to do some shit.
It's always a way, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is young motherfucking president, nigga. I remember young president, nigga, sending me beats back in 2009, nigga.
Yeah, I came a long way from all that.
A long way, bro. I'm talking about, but his shit been slapping ever since then. You know what I'm saying?
I was on this nigga's CD. Oh God. Like,
crazy shit. A whole different M16 that niggas don't even know about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I done turned into a full-fledged producer. Like, I was a full-fledged rapper back then, and I was a fan of how he produced. You see what I'm saying? And now this man get his, you know what I mean? Flowers in the air from my dog Prezzley, you know what I mean?
That's hard, bro.
You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
Bet, y'all take game from this shit. We gonna try to get Mattazik over there, goddamn groove at his neck.
Yeah, Matt, get in there. Yeah.
You can just pass the mic over there.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna come over there. We gonna bother Matt while he cook for this last segment of this interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking him a couple quick questions. I can pop this seat right here with you. This seat right here.
It's called
Big session, man. Big session, man. Big session. Big session. Yeah.
It ain't on the tag.
You just clamp that on. You can still cook too, though. Clamp that on the shirt. Yeah, man.
Fucking shirt up.
This is real life.
That nigga is
right now. This is the stuff that you can't do with certain people, bro. Ain't no anybody finna do this.
So crazy.
Yes, sir. Live clip.
I'm trying to get it. I don't want to fuck with the headline. Yeah. There you go.
Y'all Mattazik in the building, man. Oh my God. We'll give him a break real quick.
My bad, how long y'all?
Yeah, go. fuck out. Show the fuck out. Oh, yeah.
It's too crazy, man. Like, hey, man, you already know what the fuck going on.
What was that? Oh, you got it? Everything good, though?
Yeah, man.
That's how crazy you get.
All right.
That's crazy
Y'all
you
know what
get.
the fuck going on. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Need to find out what the fuck going on. Hey, man, after nigga M16, he knows what the fuck going on. He ain't trying to tell you what the fuck going on. I'm sorry. You just don't know what the fuck going on, man. Yes, sir, your boy Mattazik, man, live texting you right now, man. It's a real exclusive session. Your ass ain't supposed to be here, but guess what? That's M16. Y'all ass get an asset pass for today. I'm ready for this live on.
One time only.
One time only.
All right.
All the time.
All the time. Quick question. Where the fuck you from, man?
Hey, I'm straight from the 2 Alabama, man.
Yeah.
Straight from the mud.
Yeah.
If you look at Alabama, we at the foot. We at the top. We at the foot. We gotta touch the mud and all that first. We gotta go through all that. We have to get to where
Shit going down there. There's some shit going on down there now.
they asked us what type of water we drink. We ain't drinking nothing but salt water down there, man.
That's different, bro. I'm telling you, eyes my dog into a diamond right now. He's shining right now. You feel me? So I'ma ask you, brother. At this point, give me how you like to politic and just drop one bullshit situation throughout your career right now. How you deal with shit, how you politic, like, yeah, nigga, okay, bet. Like, not all the truth, but how you can deal with shit, but then, like, what's a bullshit situation that happens to on your travels?
Well, I put like this. I'm gonna give you a situation that happened that caused me to be the person I am today. Okay, but I'm ready to go straight to that. So I had a situation. This was before I actually put engineering. So there was this one session. It Kevin Gates. It was Kevin Gates and then they came to Mobile, they did a show. One of the artists from the camp, shout out to my boy Draco. My boy got down, came through the session, he blessed my boy Young Dad with a picture. R.I.P. my boy Young Dad, man. I ain't lying. My boy got down, came through, right? I had to this is like probably 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was on the money. I wasn't up for action. Actually, I the fire for me to. Man, I live in the midst of right.
Yeah.
And Draco was asleep. Only thing I heard me cussing at storming out the booth. And he tell me, goddamn, at the day, I'm not doing my job right. I'm not doing my job as engineer. It's that happen. That saying, man, it's not like the regular engineer that we know in the car. At that point, what the fuck you did? So you telling me of what I'm hearing that compared to the regular engineers y'all normally be working with. So like, y'all as engineers, y'all regularly work with, that's better than what I'm like. Okay?
Okay.
It's time to go to the job.
Okay, dog.
So from there on out, I started perfecting my craft.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the point, man. I done a lot of work in the city, just got down like crap. So I had to take my talents to Atlanta.
Yes.
Started working up there. Started working at different studios. But the main studios that put me on will be Lighthouse. Shout out to Lighthouse. Shout out to the whole thing. You know, man. Shout out to Lighthouse. So I'm over there working and shit, right?
Yeah.
Numerous artists over there, came across many placements, engineered so many songs that like me and Baby Lock, we here. Like that, man. It's all in the span of like I've been doing music since 2002. I'm a musician first. I ain't started learning this producing shit till like 2011, 2012. Nah, yeah, 2011. After I graduated high school and got into college, I had to choose. If I was to be in school or drop out and learn something, I didn't know what to do at all. I rolled the dice, and guess what?
But what happened was he got tested.
Oh yeah.
He got tested in that session.
Oh yeah.
He could have went home with defeat. It was like,
I could have been happy and just say, hey man,
I got my little money. And you know what? Fuck it. And say, hey.
Wait, say it.
Well, who's this? What? Watch this. Watch this. That nigga said, watch this. And you see where he is now.
Look, and then to this very day, every time Draco see me, I always tell the nigga Draco every time I say, bro, you one of the main reasons, goddamn, bro, you make me play. He said, bro, he still say how, and I had to tell him.
He don't understand. It be like that.
Over again.
Some people don't.
Like, you ever feel like, it's just like a coach of football team. A coach gonna keep yelling at you until you get that shit right. Bro, by the time you get that shit right, bro, the coach gonna be so proud of you, man.
Right, because the coach will always be the coach. That dude was always who he was. He just told Matt like, Matt was like, hold on, but guess what? Let me get my shit together to become the top of this shit. And you see, obviously, one of the hottest. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I got my interview with my brother.
Not the one. That one.
He is that one that did nigga Neo shit. Hey, my nigga out here breaking the matrix, no bullshit.
Hey man, we breaking barriers out here and breaking rules. That's all we do, man. That's right. That's the rules. Rock. And make them. I'm telling you, man. Like, create them, man.
Yes, sir. We got the N16 session. We got the honorable big gun. We got my dog, motherfucking shooter over this bitch.
I have big gun.
Big gun. Please report to this motherfucker, man. Real Alabama shit. Exclusive interview. Out of here.